So we're continuing now with lesson 14, and we've just opened up the UX component in our browser. But before we actually demo it here, let's just go back to Alpha Anywhere quickly and see what happened when that message came up talking about the HTML5 JavaScript library. So click now on the left hand side on Properties, and then scroll in the property list until you get to the JavaScript section. And in the JavaScript section, you'll see here there's a property called HTML5 image capture, and that property has now been checked for us. So this is going to automatically load the JavaScript libraries that are needed to scale the image on the client side before it gets uploaded. So let's go back now to our browser where we have our simulator running, and let's access the camera. So we'll click the first record to get to the record for Maria Anders. Now we'll click on Menu and we'll choose Photo. So since I'm simulating on the desktop, this is going to open up the file system where I can choose an image. But if I was on a real mobile device, this would now open up the camera. So I'm going to just choose a random image that I happen to have on my hard drive. So I'll go ahead there and choose that image. And now you can see that the image has been inserted into the control over here. It's also been uploaded to the server, and so now the submit button has become enabled because this record is now dirty. So I can also go ahead here, for example, and make another change to the record and then click the submit button. So when I click the submit button, the data will be submitted and the record will be saved. And now if I go back to the record, to the customer list, I should see that the address now says 58. And there should be a thumbnail. So there you can see there's my edit 58 and there's my little thumbnail. Now obviously when I click the submit button here to save the edit, what would be nice is if after the edit has been saved and the record has been updated, that we automatically would return back to the list control. So let's go back to design mode now and see how that can be achieved. So go back to Alpha Anywhere, and now click on server-side events in the left-hand side, and in the after dialog validate event, this is the event where the data is actually saved to the customer record. So click anywhere in the execute server-side event, so we can now go ahead and edit the save submitted data action. So then click on action scripting and then choose edit action. And this brings up the builder where we defined the action to save edits to the customer record. And you can see here on client-side events, there's a property here called after save succeeded panel to activate. So let's go there and choose panel customer list. So this means that after we save the record, if there were no errors, we're going to go back to the customer list panel. So let's click OK now, and now go to working preview and test to see if that's working. So we can see now that this is now saying 59 for the address there. So let's click on the row, bring up the customer form, go there and change that to 60, and now hit the submit button. And now you can see that focus returns automatically to the customer list. So in this lesson we've shown how you can access the camera to capture an image, upload the image to the server, save a thumbnail of the image, and then display the thumbnail in the list control, and add some very nice functionality to our application. Thanks very much.